Hi, this is Ed from CNC Explorer. This is the start of a series of help videos to help you learn how to use the app and different features of the app. The first video will focus on the navigation of the app. When you log into the app, whether as a demo user or a purchaser, you will be brought to the main screen, the home screen, and by default, the milling tools option will be enabled. If you look up in the top of the app, there is what we call our app toggle buttons. And highlighted in green is the milling, show milling. And if you turn it off, it will turn that section off. You turn it back on. So we'll get into this more later, but basically there's a slider to adjust your router speed, RPM. We can fine-tune the chip load and fine-tune the speeds. We can control the depth of cut and the width of cut. You can turn that off, and you can bring up show end mills, which now lets you filter and select tools from our libraries, whether you have the basic libraries or you have purchased additional libraries like the Amana set and the Cadence set. And the same goes for show materials, where we have a large selection of materials to choose from to carve. And okay. Now, my preferred workflow is to leave the milling control on and come down to the bottom navigation bar where these tools are duplicated again. However, they're a little bit different because it brings us to what we call screens. So we have our home screen that we're on. If we go to our tool screen, it brings up the tool selector like we saw before, plus some additional information. Plus there's links to go to our affiliate partners, whether it be Tools Today or Cadence, where you can click on a link from the tool selected, bring you more information about the tool from the vendor. And we also have an affiliation. If you purchase through Tools Today, we'll receive a little kickback, which would be nice, and you'll get a discount when you purchase it. So we also have materials screen, which again has the selectors, plus a little bit more information on the material, the hardness of it, the unit power. We have another screen called Machines, which lets you select the particular machine you have, whether it be an X-Carve or a one-fitting machine, and we're going to be expanding this list as we go along. So you can pick something very similar, if not exactly the same machine you have. You can pick from a wide assortment of spindles to match what you have on your machine. There's details on the exact parameters of the machine and the spindle. We have another screen called our profile screen, which gives information about when you signed up, what your privileges are, what license you have. There's another button called Settings, which lets you drop into whether you want to have your default in metric units or imperial units, the theme, your level of skill, whether you're a beginner, intermediate user, or you're an advanced user, and whether or not you want to have a prompt on logout. And I'll come back over here. And finally, we have a help screen, which shows us a little more detail on which each toggle button does, and we'll expand this over time. And there's also a link to bring you up to a help page. It's a web page, and we also have a link if you want to purchase it. The show link is show licenses. Sorry, it's really just a listing of our authorized license we've used in the application for the Google stores and app stores. So that's a brief description of the navigation. We'll go into more details as we have additional videos in the series. Thank you very much.